Out the first time. Here's the payoff. Breaking ball, strike 3 called. He breaks off a 3-2 hook and locks him up. And Ian Thomas with his first strikeout of the day. One down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. I mean, he's got a 5-run lead to play with, but it's a little gutsy in the sense that, with the 5-run lead now, the last thing you want to do is walk the leadoff guy. And here's Galvez, who flinches on a pitch inside. But he's got the confidence to throw any of his stuff for a strike. And Rogers was not looking for that. The 1-0, and that misses away. One of the differences in this league with these veteran guys is the stretch from Thomas, the 2-0, change up, swing and a miss. You got a lot of polished guys in this league, and it is not a guarantee that it's got to be a fastball in what you would think to be a fastball count. Pitch here is skied to shallow left center. Fading back more straight away in center. Trapp is in waiting, and Trapp makes the 2-hand grab. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. But for some guys, any count is almost an any pitch count in this league. I remember thinking that with Frank Gailey when he would throw splitters on any count. Here's Taylor Motter, who flied to left his first time. First pitch changeup, that floats across for a strike. Revs lead at 6-1 here in the bottom of the 4th. Now E.T. sets at the belt. He kicks, he fires. Changeup, strike again. Over the outer half, quickly on top 0-2. And looking for a shutdown inning after Trapp launched the big fly. Here's the 0-2, and he'll get it. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. A slider down and in. And Ian Thomas, a 1-2-3 4th inning with his first 2 strikeouts on the afternoon. And there is a shutdown inning after Trapp went off to extend the lead. It's a 6-1 lead for the Revs as we head to the 5th here in Game 2.
The York County Solid Waste Authority turns up the heat every day, on your garbage, that is. Advanced waste-to-energy technology is used to burn garbage at 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit in environmentally controlled combustion units. This reduces air emissions and produces electricity, enough to power 20,000 homes every minute of every day. Visit www.ycswa.com to learn more. In York County, garbage is power.
The 1741 Club is here. You in? People's Bank Park introduces a revolution in hospitality in York. The 1741 Club, presented by UPMC. Now open on the skybox level of People's Bank Park, the 1741 Club features stylish design and contemporary decor, all-inclusive food and beverages, and totally flexible ticket purchase options. The hottest spot in York is the place to entertain and thank customers, reward employees, celebrate family occasions, or simply treat yourself to an all-inclusive experience at the ballpark. Nightly menus include enhanced classics and a rotation of special offerings, and house selections of draft beer and wine and a full range of non-alcoholic beverages are included in the ticket price. 1741 Club tickets are available for individual purchase through 3 levels of membership or as season tickets, and they can be used for any of the York Revolution's home games based on availability. The 1741 Club, presented by UPMC. You in? Details and pricing at 1741club.com.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Move to the 5th inning here in Game 2. It's a 6-1 lead for the Revs. Right-hander Chris DeLeon, the new pitcher for New Britain. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. 5 outings for him, no record, and an 11.25 ERA. 8 innings, 10 runs on 9 hits. He has walked 5 and struck out 4. And Talvin Nash will get first cuts. Nash a walk and a run in the first inning, struck out his other time. De Leon, who goes from the stretch, kicks and delivers, and misses a little bit high. Now Nash, Tejeda, and Dotel coming up. Such a big home run from Trapp last inning to give the Revs some breathing room, and then Thomas comes out and has his most impressive inning of the day. Here's a swing and a towering fly, shallow right center. Ford is in from center field, camped under it, makes the grab. 1 down here in the top of the 5th. De Leon over from a couple of lower level leagues last season, the Pacific Association and the Can-Am League, where he played for their Dominican Republic team. Here's Tejeda, who's 2 for 2, RBI double in the first. De Leon, who lives in Meriden, Connecticut. First pitch breaking ball is down and away. It's where the Revs are staying these days. And boy, have we ever moved up with that switch and lodging. Probably about 20 minutes from the ballpark. Here's the 1-0, and that's over for a strike. The 1-1 misses high, might have been a change-up. Back to nighttime ball tomorrow. We'll be on at 6:15. Mitch Atkins against Anthony Marzi tomorrow night. And then back home this weekend. The 2-1, that is just outside. And Friday against Long Island at 6:30. That's a Boomers Book Club night, presented by Harrisburg University. Saturday is a huge night. Here's the 3-1. It is off the plate away. Tejeda on base all 3 times here in Game 2. And that is a 1-out walk, which will get Dotel to the plate. Saturday at 6:30, it is Go Green night with the tote bag giveaway, always a favorite. That is presented by York County Solid Waste Authority. Car Smash night presented by Auto Plus. And post-game fireworks. First pitch to Dotel, that's over for a strike. He has a sac fly and a strikeout here in Game 2. And then on Sunday, Cancer Survivor Day presented by Visiting Angels. Transformers character appearances. There's the 0-1, and it's fouled against the netting. And of course, a Sunday Family Fun Day presented by Wise Markets with pregame autographs, Catch on the Field, and postgame Kids Run the Bases. And Bark in the Park presented by East York Veterinary Center. Tickets at YorkRevolution.com, 717-801-HITS, and at the Revs ticket office. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball grounded to short. Could be 2. Motter flips to Martinez. Turn goes to first, and it is a 6-4-3 double play. So De Leon with a scoreless top of the 5th inning with help of the Twin Killing to erase the 1-out walk. It's a 6-1 lead for the Revs. Going to the bottom of the 5th here in Game 2. And Thomas would need an inning for the win, but he's trying to get built up, and he is smart about it. He and Fletch and Mace are always in touch about how he feels. So he'll be done after 4. Julio Perez comes in, 6-1 York here in the 5th.
Hey, Revs fans, as if being a season ticket holder wasn't already awesome enough, did you know that another perk of being a season ticket holder is you get a VIP restaurant card good for deals and discounts at 6 participating restaurants? The VIP restaurant card is good at these restaurants: Venice Pizza and Restaurant, 15% off order for dine-in or takeout. Revival Social Club, 1 free dessert per person per ticket per visit. Fuddruckers, 15% off total purchase. Viet Thai, 10% off your order. Friendlies, 20% off your order. And Iron Horse York, 10% off your entire meal on home game days and $5 off entrees on non-home game days. Lock in your 2019 Rev season ticket plan today. Call 717-801-HITS or visit YorkRevolution.com. Great baseball, great fun, and a VIP restaurant card? Now that's Revs time.
You've been waiting all year for it. Not your summer vacation or winning the lottery, but you'll hit the jackpot just the same on National Donut Day, Friday, June 7th at Maple Donuts, because every customer will receive a free donut. The hardest decision, which one of the 58 tasty varieties of donuts you want. Cream, custard, jelly, or peanut butter filled, or maybe one of Maple Donuts' famous glazed. It's your choice, free on National Donut Day, Friday, June 7th at Maple Donuts.
Maple Donuts taste right.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Bottom of the 5th, Julio Perez is in. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. First pitch to Davidson Romero is inside. It is a 6-1 lead for the Revs. Thomas was excellent. Done after a season-high 50 pitches. Is 7 more than his previous high. Here's the 1-0, and it's beaten foul down against Romero's foot. And he'll walk that one off. So Perez now, 6-1 lead. And he appears in game number 16, which leads the league. 1-1 with a 5.79 ERA. Has 3 saves. Face 7, 8, 9 here in the 5th inning. Now the 1-1. Breaking ball, pulled on the ground, just foul, past the bag at third. So 1-2 count. Ian Thomas today, 4 innings, just 2 hits, both in the third. One of those was an infield hit off his foot. 1 run, he walked 2, struck out 2. 50 pitches, 29 strikes. And through 2 starts now, 7 innings, 3 hits, and 1 run. As Perez steps off. And now back on the rubber. And the pitch. Swing, and it's popped up. Skelton over to the first base dugout area, about 3/4 of the way there, and he's got room. Makes the grab for out number 1. Well, one of the reasons that I think there's big-time hope for the Revs to turn this thing around before too long, I don't ever remember a season where they have so many quality starting pitching options. And Ian Thomas, they would like to have a lefty in the rotation. He's interested in starting. They have brought in Von Schaman, Walter here recently. Here's Clark, who popped up his first time. And the first one crowds him in tight. They already have Atkins and Grimes, Terzi, Minor. Mason Fletch have to figure out where they all slot. Pitch to Clark is outside, 2-0. Jeffrey Rosa, as Mace told us in the pregame, would like to start. And he went 4 scoreless, 4 easy innings last night. Who knows? Maybe that is a better role for him. Who knows? 2-0. It's ripped it short, but on one hop right at Castillo. He gloves, he fires low, and Telvin Nash somehow held on to it. A hop that handcuffed him, but he sticks the pick right in front of his belt buckle with his glove turned forward. That one looked like trouble written all over it, but he hangs on, and that's out number 2. He and Michael Johnson, who's coaching at first, one of their relievers, having some fun with that one. No, 2 down. No, I'm sorry, I misread the number. Jared James, who's coaching at first, one of their outfielders. Here's Darren Ford, who takes a strike. Now 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Pretty great glove work from Telvin at first. Here's the 0-1 to Ford. He swings, fouls it straight back. Wow. That hit something. I sure hope it wasn't TrackMan. And they'll be here testing again. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball misses low. I see that thing right above our perch. That would have been a harrowing installation in this place. It's on an overhang. 1-2. Breaking ball, that misses high. Mentioned Telvin at first. Game 1 today was his 200th start at first base in his Revs career. He's the all-time leader in starts at first in Revs history now. Perez with the 2-2. Swinging a high fly to left. Hit pretty well, but Mesa back. He's got it measured and squeezes just shy of the track. In deep left field, he still had room to spare, and a 1-2-3 fifth for Julio Perez. We'll go to the 6th inning here in Game 2. It is still the Revs 6 and the Bees 1.
York Revolution Baseball on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. Brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines, the official transportation provider of the Revs. York Water Company, Penn State York, Wise Markets, by Fast Signs, Reinhardt Food Service, Highmark Blue Shield, Seltzer's Lebanon Bologna, East York Veterinary Center, by Bricker's Famous French Fries and Food, Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital, Brewery Products, Encompass Rehabilitation Hospital of York, Sheets, YMCA of York County, York County Food Bank, and by Martin's Potato Chips. Your local York County Napa Auto Care Centers have the Napa know-how to fix your vehicle right the first time. They've also partnered with Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK for the Salute to Veterans Spotlight Series, airing throughout the York Revolution season. Show your appreciation to those who've served our nation and nominate one of our great local veterans today. All selected veterans will be recognized on radio and receive 4 free tickets to a Revs game, plus 2 tickets to the 2019 Atlantic League All-Star Game at Peoples Bank Park. To nominate, simply call the Revs at 717-801-HITS or email WOYK at info@WOYK1350.com or look for our Facebook posts with a link to the submission form. Your local York County Napa Auto Care Centers know how to care about veterans.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Start the 6th. It is 6-1 York here in this 7-inning game. Henry Castillo leads off, swinging first pitch and fouls one back from De Leon, who stays in. Castillo 1 for 2, doubled to lead off the 3-run fourth. Scored on Trapp's 3-run homer. Leadoff doubles have meant good things for the Revs today. Here's the 0-1 and a foul tip back to the net. In the first inning to start the game, it was Trapp leading off with a double, and that led to 3. And they've kicked a pair of field goals in this one and lead it 6-1. Castillo, Coronado, Skelton here in the 6th inning. 6 runs, 7 hits for York, a run on 3 hits for New Britain. And the pitch, it is slammed to right field, but on a line right at De Aza, and he squeezes. Man, did that get to the right fielder in a hurry. Right at De Aza for the first out. Actually, only 2 hits for New Britain. Board is wrong. Now 1 away. Here is Nate Coronado, who's 0 for 2. On our York Mitsubishi out-of-town scoreboard, the other games are tonight. Somerset at Sugarland. They've lost the first 2 on their week-long stay. Here's a swing and a miss on a hook. Lancaster is at Long Island. They have dropped the first 2 in Central Islip. And High Point is at Southern Maryland, where, believe it or not, they've won the first 2. Breaking ball misses high. Off the mid of Clark. And you look at an expansion team and tend to be surprised at how good they've been, but there's no reason they can't be. It's not like you have to draft and build a whole minor league system to start up. There's a fastball over for a strike, 1-2. It's really no different than any of the existing teams in the league having a lot of turnover from one season to the next. 1-2, and it misses in the dirt outside. Well, we'll get our first visit to BB&T Point next week, complete with an overnight trip to Somerset for the weekend next week. On the 2-2, swing, and it's fouled off, right field side. And out toward the New Britain High School football stadium, which is out beyond right field. And the high school up on the hill to the left. Another 2-2. Breaking ball popped in the air. This will get fouled and into the seats again. Comes down right on the walkway and up onto the bleacher seats. De Leon shakes off a couple of times. He settles on one. Comes home and a swing and a miss. He gets Coronado fishing on a slider. And that is out number 2. On our Wellspan Sports Medicine injury report, Revs have Josh Judy still day-to-day with his hamstring issue. Dustin Richardson is on the DL rehabbing the elbow. Ryan Dent, some knee swelling after last night. He'll be reevaluated at home. Here's James Skelton, who lays off in the dirt. And Mace said that J.P. Sportman is still a little swollen on that finger, but he's playing through it. They give him the second game off today. Guy is a gamer. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball across for a strike. Skelton has flied the deep left. He has also walked and scored. Pitch, it is high, bouncing out of the mid of Tyler Clark. Clark, who's local from this area, Cheshire, Connecticut, and when they added him this offseason, and Logan Moore, who they looked at as the starter. Clark is the backup. And they put Skelton on the block. Pitch, it is down and in. He dances out of the way. And the Revs thrilled to have him. And it does a ton for this team. Number one, they had counted on Carlos Paulino, who had never gotten here due to visa issues. But Skelton's been an everyday stalwart behind the plate in this league. Tejeda can not have the wear and tear of catching. Here's a swing and a foul back. This is out of play, 3-2. And they figure that would help Tejeda's hitting. And I think so far it's tough to argue that it hasn't. And then Skelton entering the day, his catcher's ERA, 4.35. Does a great job handling the staff. 3-2, swings and pops it up. Shortstop Motter is ranging out. He'll call off Galvez coming in from left. And Motter hogs it to himself, calling out into left field to handle that one. It is a 1-2-3 6th inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th here in game 2. And the Revs still leading the Bees by a 6-1 score.
You've been waiting all year for it. Not your summer vacation or winning the lottery, but you'll hit the jackpot just the same on National Donut Day, Friday, June 7th at Maple Donuts, because every customer will receive a free donut. The hardest decision, which one of the 58 tasty varieties of donuts you want. Cream, custard, jelly, or peanut butter filled, or maybe one of Maple Donuts' famous glazed. It's your choice, free on National Donut Day, Friday, June 7th at Maple Donuts.
Maple Donuts taste right.
Your local York County Napa Auto Care Centers have the Napa know-how to fix your vehicle right the first time. They've also partnered with Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK for the Salute to Veterans Spotlight Series, airing throughout the York Revolution season. Show your appreciation to those who've served our nation and nominate one of our great local veterans today. All selected veterans will be recognized on radio and receive 4 free tickets to a Revs game, plus 2 tickets to the 2019 Atlantic League All-Star Game at Peoples Bank Park. To nominate, simply call the Revs at 717-801-HITS or email WOYK at info@WOYK1350.com or look for our Facebook posts with a link to the submission form. Your local York County Napa Auto Care Centers know how to care about veterans.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Bottom of the 6th inning, 6-1. Revs lead it. Peter Tago is in. First pitch to Amarista is inside. Top of the order for New Britain. Pitching change is brought to you by Maple Donuts. And Tago the pitch. Swinging a foul out of play. Third base side. Amarista was late on that. Tago in his 9th outing. No record. 3.38 ERA. 8 innings, just 5 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, 11 Ks. Pitch is up high. And now 2-1. Last in on Friday. He fires and misses high. 3-1. Actually, Saturday, make that. Scoreless inning against Lancaster. Down to 3-1, and a swing and a foul tip back to the net. In on Amarista's hands. I don't know if that would have been a strike or not, but it is now. It's a full count as he walks around the plate, shaking his hand. He is grounded out and walked in this one. And Tago, the payoff pitch, misses high and away. And it is a leadoff walk. Second time that Amarista has walked here today. We'll bring up Ozzie Martinez. He's walked and driven home a run on an infield single in the third off of Thomas's legs, or his foot. Only run they scored off of him in 4 innings. Tago with the pitch, and that's just a hair high. Tago signed on May 3rd. First round pick of the Rockies in 2010 out of high school in Southern California. Pitch, breaking ball, and it sits Martinez right down. That one slipped and missed inside. It was pitched in the Rockies, White Sox, and Mariners systems, reaching Double-A. Time called. Nash tying his shoe at first. I wonder if he's taking a timeout for Tago here. Sometimes it's almost like Pete might need to just slow himself down. He does work very quickly. All right, 2-0 count. He's ready. And the pitch, fastball, that's low. And he's a bit wild coming in. 3-0 the count. Tago, a Texas League All-Star 2 years ago, but retired that August. Now pours a strike over, 3-1. And he was named head coach at Valley Christian High School in Chandler, Arizona that fall. Comes back this season. Now foul tip to the screen. It's 3-2. Back to run it full. And the payoff pitch missed inside. And he has walked his first 2 here in the 6th inning with a 5-run lead. And Martinez is on base for the 3rd time today. Couple walks and an infield hit. And now Alejandro De Aza will come to the plate. He is hit into a fielder's choice and flied out to left. Revs do have activity in the bullpen. Pitch from Tago, that's in the dirt. He is struggling to find the strike zone coming in. I believe it's Pat Young who's up. Pitch, that is outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Once again, this is where you'd have a visit from Fletch in the queue in the past, but no longer permitted. And now he misses inside, 3-0. Now he's 1 ball away from walking him loaded and having the tying run go on deck. .3-0, and that one's right down the middle. They're trying to get himself on track here before he ends up being subbed out. .3-1, and a missed high. 3 straight walks, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, here comes Mace, and that's it. Now Tago walks all 3 that he faces here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The tying run will be on deck. And it is Young who's coming into a mess. A pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. We certainly don't want to see a repeat of a couple of weeks ago in Sugar Land. And Young will try to get this inning under control. 6-1, the Revs lead it. Cleanup man Jason Rogers will be batting when we come back.
Your next haircut now has a shortcut. Introducing the Sport Clips Haircuts app. That's right, now the cut you want is just a tap away. Just download the app, check in at your neighborhood Sport Clips, and choose your Guy Smart stylist, and you're done. We'll text you when your stylist is almost ready. Then head to Sport Clips for a championship haircut experience. It's home field advantage for your hair. No appointment needed. Just download the Sport Clips app and check in. And don't forget a beard trim. Sport Clips. You choose the cut, we cut the weight.
Are you on your way to work right now? Trudging along and heading to the same job you're just not too enthused about any longer? Hearing this ad might just mean it's your lucky day. Give your career a reboot with the York Post Office. The York Post Office is now hiring rural mail carriers. Work in a fast-paced, dynamic environment. Hiring for non-career positions with career eligibility. Starting at $17.78 per hour with all eligible for health benefits. Suitable vehicle for delivery is required on some routes. Get your foot in the door on a new career today. Apply online at USPS.com.
It's time for York Mitsubishi's Spring Sell Down event with the Mirage awarded most efficient non-hybrid starting as low as $12,990. Or the 7-passenger Outlander named lowest cost of ownership over 5 years as low as $21,890. Get interest rates as low as 0% on Outlander Sport and Eclipse Cross. Credit problems? We have 15 banks available for all situations. And all Mitsubishis come with an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Get pre-approved at York Mitsubishi, where Mitsubishis always cost less.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Now Pat Young is in, trying to get things settled here. Pete Tago lifted after walking all 3 that he faced. Through 17 pitches, just 5 strikes. And Young is on with Rogers hitting with the bases loaded, no outs. 6-1 York. First pitch, swing and a miss. Slider to start him off. Young in 7 outings, no record, ERA of 0, 1 save. He was last in Saturday night against Lancaster, scoreless inning to close that game. The 0-1, it misses inside. He gave up a seeing eye hit to begin that outing on Saturday night, the first hit that he's allowed in 7 outings and 7 innings. Here's the 1-1. It misses away. He started his time in York with 6 no-hit innings. The tying run is on deck. Jonathan Galvez. Here's the pitch. Oh, way outside. Goes to the backstop, but bounces right back to Skelton. 3-1, though. Still no outs this inning. And Galvez on deck, the league leader in slugging. Six to 1 lead for the Revs. Young looking for outs. He stares in and has the one he wants from Skelton. The pitch, it's inside. A run walked in. It is 6-2, and the tying run will bat. 4 straight walks to start this inning. And unbelievably, the tying run will come to the plate right away. Here's Jonathan Galvez, who today has flied out twice in this game. He went 2 for 4 with a double in the opener. He's got 4 home runs for the year and leads the league in slugging and OPS. And first pitch nearly hit him. It did hit him. It glanced off of him, and it's 6-3. And another run comes in. A nightmarish start to this inning, and the tying run is now on base. A hit by pitch. Martinez in to score. It's a 6-3 game. And still nobody has put the ball in play. And now Taylor Motter will come to the plate. He has flied out and struck out. Young the pitch. Slider misses outside. Galvez now the tying run at first. Motter is the go-ahead run at the plate. Pitch. Down and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Now a combined 24 pitches this inning, 6 strikes. Here's the 2-0 from Young. That's low. This is unbelievable. It's a 3-0 count. Young, of everybody in the bullpen, has been unhittable. Totally locked in since he's gotten here. The 3-0, and he got that one over for a strike. Now he's trying to find it. Here with the lead suddenly in some serious peril. The 3-1. It's over for a strike. Motter took a step toward first. But Young with that natural cutter got it in there. And it's a full count. Still looking for the first out of the inning. And the Bees have been given life here in the 6th. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, and it's fouled the other way in right. And well out of play. Down over the stands. We'll do it again. They had been held to 1 run on 2 hits entering this inning, but 4 walks and a hit batter later. Another 3-2, and a swing and a shot to the gap in right center. Dotel back! It's off the base of the wall! Lead 6-6! Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, you've got to be kidding me! A 3-run double off the base of the wall in right center. From Taylor Motter, it's a 5-run inning. There's still no outs, and the game is tied up. Unbelievable. It's 6-6 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Still no outs, and it's the first hit. 5 runs have been produced. You have got to be kidding me. Here is Davidson Romero now, and the first one misses inside. The go-ahead run is at second base with still no outs. This is unbelievable. Now Young the 1-0, and a breaking ball just missed outside. Stunning. It has happened again. Here's the stretch. The 2-0 pitch, and it misses inside. It is like May 14th in Sugar Land all over again. A nightmare. 3 balls, no strikes to Romero. And Young the pitch. It is over for a strike, 3-1. This Revs bullpen over the previous 13 games since the disaster in Texas had a 1.80 ERA. Now the pitch, and a ground ball to first. Nash toward the line, he gloves it, he'll take it to the bag, 1 away. And Romero advances Motter to third base. The go-ahead run is 90 feet away. 6-6 here in the bottom of the sixth inning. And the eighth hitter of the inning will be pinch hitter Jared James in place of Tyler Clark. And here comes Mace. And he's got Robert Carson ready. They'll match up left on left and try to keep this game tied. Disaster has struck here in the sixth inning at New Britain. 5 runs are home. The lead is gone. It's a 6-6 game. Go-ahead run is at third base with 1 out, and Carson will try to keep it tied when we come back.
Are you one of the many people that has a 401k that is eligible to roll over, but you just haven't done it yet? Maybe you're not sure where was the best place to put it. I'm Tom Dasher of Tom Dasher Investment Services. I specialize in helping you getting your 401k and IRA money parked in the best place for you. So if you haven't rolled your 401k yet, or if you're not satisfied with your IRA, call me for a consultation at 487-2096. That's 487-2096. And check out my website at tomdasher.com.
April showers means May flowers. As spring blooms and lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Well, it was unbelievable that it happened the first time 15 days ago. It is mind-boggling that it has happened again. A 5-run lead gone here in a day game in the late innings. And we're tied to face the pinch hitter James. Infield is in. First pitch breaking ball sits a little bit high. Trying to keep things tied. Bees have scored 5 runs this inning on 1 hit. The 1-0, it is fouled against the screen. Four straight walks, a hit batter, and then the double, and that is how quickly a 5-run lead can be gone. Here's the 1-1, and a breaking ball misses away. New Britain on Sunday had a huge comeback against High Point. We said earlier, don't count on anything until it's over, the way these guys have played of late. Pitch from Carson, it's hit in the air, right center, that's going to give him the lead. Trapp is back, fairly deep in right center, he squeezes, he heaves home, it's late. Motter comes in to score, and New Britain has the lead, 7-6. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's a sac fly for pinch hitter Jared James. And the Bees are now 3 outs away from an 8th consecutive win and handing the Revs a 4th straight loss to follow up a 4-game winning streak from last week. Here's Darren Ford. And he tries to bunt his way on, pushes it toward first. Nash gloves it, and first base is open. It's a bunt base hit. As Ford outruns Carson to the bag. And the inning goes on. Revs were trying to win one for the Freedom Division today, but now they're going to have to come back as Carson snaps one over. Ford dives in. Amarista at the top of the order. He is 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run scored. Bees now have 7 runs on 4 hits. And a throw over as Ford dives in again. Revs have out-hit him 7-4 Betrayal. Last night out-hit him 12-8 but lost. Now another move over. Ford back standing again. He stole one earlier today, his 6th stolen base, which leads their team. Revs in the 7th will have the top of the order. Pitch from Carson is a little high, evidently. New Britain, I guess their closer is Jose Rosario. He's got 2. As Carson misses outside, 2-0 now. And he'll take a walk behind the mound. Three straight walks started it. And the bleeding has not been able to be stopped. Pitch is high. It is 3-0. And it can feel like a game of momentum. Things can landslide. And they have very quickly. 3-0. That's over for a strike. Unbelievable. Now the pitch. And there's another strike on the outer half. So Ford will have the head start. Full count with 2 outs. Here's the stretch. And Carson to the plate. And a line drive smack to right. It's a base hit. As Ford rounds second, he will head to third ahead of Dotel's throw. It is 1st and 3rd. As Amarista keeps the inning alive. Got one up and turned on it. And now 1st and 3rd, Ozzie Martinez coming to the plate. Revs had won 4 in a row, 5 of the last 6, and are now in danger of following that with 4 straight losses. And being swept in today's doubleheader. Here's Martinez, first pitch, right over for a strike. He has been on base all 3 times in this one. 2 walks and an RBI infield hit. Now the 0-1, and a bouncer foul down the third base side. Bees have had a lot of fun here of late. 3 outs away from an 8-game winning streak, and they've hardly played at home. Wonder how good can it get for them. Win would bring them within 3 of first. Pitch, it is lined to left center field, and that's a base hit. Trap over to Glovett, he'll throw into second. It is now 8-6. A 7-run 6th inning. They've added an insurance run to it. And the 12th hitter of the inning will come to the plate. Martinez on base all 4 times now. It is 1st and 3rd for Alejandro De Aza. Seven runs home in the inning. Now the first pitch to De Aza, that's in for a strike. Again, the Revs bullpen the previous 13 games had a 1.80 ERA. Here's the 0-1, and a breaking ball misses wide. Still trying to keep this as close as they can. Top of the order due in the 7th inning. 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball for a strike on the outside corner. The tough thing, though, I mean, you're still trying to go up there and have good at-bats, but you work all day to build the lead, and it is very deflating. Pitch, it is grounded right side. Casilla to his left, gobbles it up, throws to first, and the inning is over. But New Britain scores 7 times in the 6th inning. 4 hits. It started with 4 walks and a hit matter. And 2 men left on base. And we'll go to the 7th. Last chance for the Revs, who now incredibly trail it 8-6.
Which is better? Getting the perfect set, the perfect approach, and powering through the ball with the perfect hit? Or reading the hitter, moving to the ball, and making the perfect dig? Flying Feet knows the answer. It all depends on which side of the net you're on.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes is Central PA's home court for volleyball, featuring the names that know the game, including ASICS and Mizuno. Flying Feet offers volleyball spandex and shorts and the best selection of knee pads around. And Flying Feet is your ankle support connection, featuring Active Ankle, Ultra Ankle, and Zamps, providing engineered precision support. And because volleyball isn't just for the gym, Flying Feet carries a great selection of indoor and outdoor balls and sand socks for working it out on the beach or in the backyard. Flying Feet Sports Shoes, the sportswear specialty store without specialty store prices.
Flying Feet.
1511 Melrose Avenue, just off exit 18 of I-83, next to Battery Warehouse.
With the new Express Sports football and car racing from the Pennsylvania Lottery, you can play your favorite sports at participating retailers, bars, and restaurants. Make your picks on your play slip, like touchdown pass on the 3rd play, or the first 3 cars to cross the finish line, and watch the fast-paced lifelike action on the big screen. With drawings for cash prizes every 5 minutes, there's never a dull moment. Come on. Yes!
Express Sports from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Compete from your seat. Players must be 18 or older. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Start the 7th. Last chance for the Revs, who trail 8-6 now. And the first pitch is down low from left-hander Jim Fuller. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. The unthinkable has happened as Trapp swings and fouls this one back. Top of the order for the Revs, who now need 2 to come back after a 7-run 6th inning. Trapp 2 for 3, double 3-run homer. He's trying to spark it again. And Fuller the 1-1, and a rip left side past the dive of Romero.